SLNH, morning star signal, off of the hammer. I'm in at, it's just 119.68. $19.68. That's my entry price. SLNH is doing a, what signal is that? Pull up the PDF. Pull up the PDF. It's called a morning star signal. Do I have that signal on that same PDF I've been telling y'all about? Today is January 2nd, 2026. Made this PDF in like October 2024. Go ahead and show me that good morning star right quick. Bam, right here. Listen, the morning star signal. Bullish. These arrows on this PDF should tell you the direction that the signal is telling you. In candle number 3, should close at least halfway or above the number 1 candle. So let's take a look at this trade now. SLNH, January 2nd, 2026. With the point being, these are repeatable signals. Is this gonna work? I don't know. I don't know people that get rich off stocks, but I do meet people who continue to grow their wealth with stocks. So morning star signal, you got the hammer signal, like the one I teach y'all about. We got a gap up. Where are we at in stochastics? Oversold. Anything below 20, at or below 20, is officially considered oversold. I need to clean my monitor. Dirty monitor ass nigga. Hey, look, and y'all see how I'm rocking. This is what I be on every day. And as soon as the stock market close, I'll move on to my reselling and getting my other money. Look, y'all, I got this too. One got me a little rack, a little clothing rack. Because we doing this TikTok live and all this eBay shit. It's finna go down. But for now, go find that morning star signal. Morning star signal. If y'all want this PDF with every single signal that I trade, come get it. Give me $7. I gave it away for free for 30 days. Free. And people kind of overlooked it. So we'll see if $7 get y'all attention. $7 for 40-page PDF. Look at that. 40-page PDF. I tell you how to contact me, how to learn more. I give you all this game. I give you the visuals. Man, look. Show you all the dojis, the exact signals, the hanging man. These signals mean prices going down. Evening star. The exact opposite of the trade I just showed you. Evening star, morning star. Evening star, morning star. So we're going to see, man. I'm in at 19. No, I'm in at $1 like 19. It say $1.20, so we'll say $1.20. But in a nutshell, I keep telling y'all, candlestick buy signals in the oversold condition, followed by a gap up after the signal, and preferably a close above the 8X, this black line. So you see it's right there. Like we tussling right now. We into it. But this is a huge morning star signal that closed above the halfway. So it's up to y'all, man. If y'all want me to teach y'all this, let me know. Y'all can go get my PDF. And that PDF, you just print it out or save it to your phone and watch my videos. Got a lot more content coming. Look at this beautiful ass hammer signal. Excuse me. Shit, excuse me. Look, and look where I bought at. If you know candlestick signals, I bought below the open when this candle was red and it flipped back green. Why would I buy a candle below the 8X, failing below the 200-day moving average, this red line? Why would I do that way at the bottom of this big downtrend. Why would I be looking to buy when everybody else was clearly selling? This is what you call a downtrend, y'all. Look at that. From here down, right? Can't get above this line. And all of a sudden, we got a huge morning star. Well, it's the Japanese candlestick signals. Look at God. Come on, baby. Get above that line, baby. Come on, baby. But it's the signals, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. It's the visual signals. I don't know anything about this company. I don't know the CEO. I don't know the sector. I don't know the year-over-year finances. I don't know their debt situation. I don't know their 5-year growth plan. I know the motherfucking Morningstar signal is sexy as hell, and every single decision being made by every single stock trader is represented in the visual representation of these formations. That's why 500 years ago, the Japanese rice traders who created these signals for us also explained the psychology, the decision making that actually makes this hammer. So let me walk you through it before I close you out. This one signal right here has psychology and common sense built into it. A hammer signal, let me pull it up. A hammer signal is usually found, that's an inverted hammer. Where the hammer at? The hammer signal is usually found at the bottom of a trend. Here we go. Bam. The hammer signal is usually found at the bottom of a trend. It implies the price is going up. I should trade more hammer signals. I overlook these so much, but not no more, as you see. Same signal. All right, psychology is that the price is going down, going down, going down, going down into the basement. Then all of a sudden it opens, sells off like usual, gets to a point where the bulls start stepping in. We push the price back up, push the price back up. The difference is the formation. There's always going to be a little bit of a high and a little bit of a low on a candle. But when you open it, sell it all the way off, and then push it way back up to make the hammer formation, that implies to the bears, that implies to other people, this might be the bottom. Now, this is a cheap-ass stock. I'm not sure if people have a way to short this. They might. Through different brokerages, different strategies, you might have a way to short it. But the point is, this signal tells us bulls when it's time to jump in and expect bullish strength. This shows that there is weakness in the selling and that the bulls are potentially stepping in. Now, how do we know? What makes us confident, y'all? What makes us confident that the bulls might be stepping in? Well, I keep talking about the next day open and the next candle. If this signal represents that the bulls are in control, I can't have an open down here. I want to see a gap up open every single time, and that's what just happened here. So if this signal implies that the bulls are going to step in and start buying, and the next day we have a clear gap between where it closed, which is down here, and its open price, clear gap, and you can construe this as a doji hammer. A doji is a moment of indecision. So if we think that this is a bullish signal, but it also has this doji type swag to it because it's so skinny. The body is so skinny at the top. So it looks like a dragonfly doji. Look. These represent indecision. I should have wrote that shit somewhere. They represent indecision. So if they represent indecision, what decision has clearly been made? The bulls are stepping in. So we got a hammer signal that's also part of a bigger Morningstar signal. The probability is extremely high. Now, this shit could fail 8 out of 10 times. The probabilities is that this would work 6 to 7 times out of 10, meaning it would go in the right direction, especially after confirmation. because before we call this 3-candle setup a morning star, you can construe this as a single individual Japanese candlestick signal called the hammer that's in your PDF. So if that's true, then we can say that the next day open has confirmed that the probabilities are still moving in the direction that we want them to be moving. So what I've been noticing, and what you'll notice to the end of time, if we're paying attention, that the stocks and the candles will show us where resistance is and show us where we're breaking through resistances. Resistance and support. So this trend line is an obvious resistance. This black line right here. Price got up there, failed, rolled over. Look, it's called a J hook, a bearish J hook. It rolled back over. Got to the hammer signal, gapped up. But what do we see? I'm really considering changing the color on my line now that I'm back on an all-white screen. But nevertheless, what do we see? A little bit of resistance here. Like where is it having an issue at? Right at the fucking trend line. Right? So, yeah, we got to pay attention to that. So we got a Japanese candlestick signal. I need to have a close above this 8X, and then we'll just keep an eye on it. If we can break through this resistance, our very next resistance is at $1.53, which is the 21 exponential moving average. Every one of these lines represent well-known support and potential resistance levels. All right, so y'all see what that is, man. SLNH. If it work, it work. If it don't, I can tell you what it's probably going to do. It's going to probably fail at the 8 or maybe at the 21 if it roll over. It's going to fail here and roll over, and I'm exiting immediately. Even though this is a strong trade, I will exit immediately. Or the probabilities is that this bitch finna go up. Now, how far it's gonna go up, I can't quite tell you. But this is a beautiful setup. And to show y'all some of the other trades I'm in, very similar. Gap up after an inverted hammer signal in the oversold condition. Oh, damn, what is this? I'm in another one. BLNK. I'm in at 68 cents. Another gap up from the oversold condition. Japanese candlestick signal. Engulfing signal. Y'all better know what this one is. This might be hands down my favorite individual signal. The inverted hammer followed by a gap up. And then we got the legendary hammer signal followed by a gap up. So if y'all need me, jump in my DM, go to G14 online, go download that PDF, jump on my email newsletter, and feel free to ask me any questions via email or DM. I got time. So ask me any questions and I'll help you out.